Facebook Live is really weird. Sometimes you think you're doing a video and you're not. Or maybe you do it again and there's like 3 out there. I have no idea. But I do know that I promised you a couple days ago that I would share with you 5 phrases of a better apology. And before things get really crazy with dinner, which is going to happen in like 4.2 minutes, I thought I would share those with you. And what happened was I read an article about 4 phrases of a better apology, and as I incorporated it with my family and started to use it, I realized that really we needed 5. So the phrases go like this. The first phrase is, I'm sorry for. And this gives you an opportunity to say specifically the things that you're sorry for, which is different for every person. And what the person, do you ever, somebody says sorry to you and you're like, what are you sorry for? And they're like, I don't know, whatever you're mad about, that's what I'm sorry for. So I think it's helpful to list, I'm sorry for, so you can get specific about what you're apologizing for. The second phrase is, it was wrong because. And this gives an opportunity to validate the person that you've wronged by really specifying maybe how it hurt them or how it wronged them in some way. And as a listener, it is super validating. It just feels really good when somebody gets really specific about why they thought their actions were wrong. The third phrase is, let's see, I'm sorry for, it was wrong because. The third one is, next time I will. Oh my goodness, there's so much power in claiming what's going to be different in the future so that you don't end up in the same spot by labeling what you're willing to do the very next time to make it different. Okay, the fourth phrase is the one that I added, which is one of restitution. And you can either say, what can I do to make it right? Or you can offer to do something that you've thought of that might help make it right. So what can I do to make it right? Or I would like to take you out to dinner to make it right. Or I would like to do the dishes for you to make it right. Whatever that happens to be. By the way, hi Tara and hi Christy. Nice to see you. Christy, I'm glad you have a few minutes away from all those babies and congratulations. But anyhow, okay, number 4. What can I do to make it right? Or I would like to do X to make it right. And then the 5th phrase is, will you forgive me? And that gives the person that you've wronged the power and the opportunity to forgive you when they're able to, or at least know that you recognize that's in their court, that they have the power to choose to forgive you and that you really are sincere. And one of the things I like to try to tell my kids is to don't just say okay when somebody says sorry. When somebody's like, I'm sorry, and no, it's okay, it's okay. Because it isn't, and you don't want them to do it again, and you don't want to take away, they felt that it was required a sorry, so you don't want to take that away from them. So some of the things that you could say when somebody apologizes to you and you're not quite ready, you can say, thank you for apologizing, or thank you for taking time to apologize, but I need just a few minutes to process it, or can we talk about this after I've thought about it for a little bit? And so then you don't have to respond right away. You don't have to say, okay, I forgive you, even when you're not ready. You can just take some time. By the way, hi, Travis. I hope you had a happy birthday. You can take some time to really process through that apology and see if you're ready in a spot that you can forgive them. So I just love those phrases. I love being able to give my kids some tools to deal with when they do something wrong. And I love, love, love that I have this in my relationship. And I don't always go, well, number 1, I'm sorry for. Number 2, I just usually try to make sure my apology is sincere and that I express all 5 of those points. And then one day, I just have to tell you one quick story. Thanks for all the love. Hi, Jerry, by the way. One day, my son was on the trampoline. He was a little rough with some of the other kids. And so one of these kids started crying. And I told Porter, I said, you need to do an apology to him. And so he went through the steps. And when he got to number 4, what can I do to make it right? This little boy turned around and said, you can give me a massage. And all the little boys that were on the trampoline massaged this little boy, made him feel better, and it was just so sweet. And sometimes I have them do that with the animals too. I have to have them give an apology to the dog for being a little rough, and they have to scratch behind his ears to make it right. But I just love this tool, and I wanted to share it with you, and I hope that you find it useful too. And I'll try to put in the comments below those 5 steps in case you want to incorporate them in your life as well. So I'm off to finish dinner and get all the insanity that is tonight done.